Hola, buenos días, soy Nico. So today, as you can tell, it's a different background, but I still wanted to give you guys a new video. I had some videos that were already pre-recorded that I could have just edited, but I felt like this was a great opportunity to test out some different styled videos that you guys might like, still involving performers and content creators and probably some of your faves, but it gets to show you a more intimate / different side of them that you probably normally wouldn't have seen if you had just seen on film. But I'm also going to give you some of my experiences in LA. For example, before we get started, if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow me at Patreon at patreon.com/Nicosaesthetics for more exclusive videos, weekly lives, and early access, along with the more quote-unquote salacious and/or super happy fun time activities that I'm not going to talk about on YouTube because of guidelines. But if you like this kind of content, make sure to check it out, and also check out the podcast that's released every Monday. I have been faithful to that. I've released the episode this Monday as well. I did some promo for it for the first time in forever, but you know, well, let's get started. So essentially, LA, it's very beautiful, it's very sunny, and the weather is a lot better than like Houston weather because it's filled with humidity, but it's also a lot healthier. Nico, what do you mean? Everything is the size of a small circle. What do you mean? I am hungry. That's the thing, is like, since I've been in LA, every restaurant we go to, it's beautiful, the vibe is right, the ambiance is there. But for example, I ordered smoked salmon, something that, you know, the salmon is in the South. It's something that's just easily accessible. I eat salmon burgers all the time. It's really delicious. This one cost $36. So in my head, I'm thinking they're about to lay down a whole fish. But no. No, they gave me 2 slivers of salmon and 4 apple slices draped in like some kind of sauce. And I did it like that because, you know, I'm a big bitch, I need to eat. So I'm just sitting here like, it's good, the food is good, the people are good, the energy is good. There is no portions. I will warn you about that. I remember I was talking to my Uber driver. She was an actual, you know, she was a black woman. And I was like, where do you get the actual food? So she told me where to get the actual food, so I'm gonna try that out. But that's just the diet here in LA. Everything is pre-portioned and it's usually very healthy. But now I can actually get to the more fun part of the video. I'm going to show you guys a workout I had with the Xavier, who is back in adult cinematography now. You should check out his social medias. If I can, I'll link them in the bio below, where I also keep all the link tree information for all my social media platforms, the podcast, and also something that's coming up soon. Nico only, but not in the way you're thinking. I'm gonna show you in the future, don't worry. But yeah, onto the workout. Boop. So for this part of the video, we're about to start doing stretches and yoga, and just know that I am in excruciating pain throughout this entire portion of the video because I am built like a cinder block. We started recording this video after we had already done jumping jacks, we had done like standing hamstring stretches. Girl, I don't know, I was trying to bend like a pretzel and I was fighting for my life. As you could see, he is calm, cool, and collected, and I am drenched in sweat, breathing heavy because I am legitimately not flexible whatsoever. Sitting hamstring stretch. So butterfly pose on 1, foot inside the quad, straight forward, and then reach. As you can see, on his end, it's giving form, it's giving lumber, it's giving expert, and on my end, it's giving fighting a Charlie horse, dying, struggling. That's essentially this entire workout, because I'm trying to keep up with somebody who's been doing this for a lot longer.
trying to catch up with Elijah. And he can just jump into it, being the splits. Frog cleanse.
Yes, I know you're all probably thinking it. Oh my god, Nico, arch game crazy. Yeah, big booty bitch. We already knew. But this actual pose and stretch wore me out just because I do not have any flexibility in my thighs because, you know, thick thighs and all that. So I was actively pushing and there was tension, and afterwards it felt amazing, but during it felt like I was on fire. My entire lower body.
Next one is a wide leg and forward fold. So you're gonna be in like wide leg, and you're basically just gonna get down as far as you can.
As you could tell at this part of the video, I am drenched in sweat, and I gave him a what with 3 looks of confusion because at this point, I was convinced this man was trying to take me out of this world. I was convinced he was trying to send me into the afterlife because not only was this painful, but I felt it in my ass and I felt it in my core. Normally, I don't do cardio, I don't do stretching, so going from 0 to 100 was taking me out. But as you can tell, arch was gone. There was the struggle on my end. Meanwhile, he is doing perfect yoga. He is giving, I don't know the name of a yoga teacher. Is it a gi? He is giving that while I am giving pain.
Four to 5 days a week. Yeah. I'm on like day 120 or something like that. So. Oh my god. It gets, you really feel your body changing when you do it though. So I love it.
At this point, you can see that I am exhausted, I am drenched in sweat, and we hadn't even really started the workout. This was legitimately just like 40 minutes worth of stretching, and I was dying. As you could tell, this man is doing forehead to floor with his wide leg eagle stretch, whatever you call it, and you turn back to me over there, and I better look like I could touch my toes. I cannot I cannot bend like that. And I was trying my best. Look at this. Look at this perfection, and look at me struggling to even get my hand to my thigh area. I need to do this a lot more often because I am really stiff and I didn't notice it until now.
I thought you were doing hands. I am. Yeah, you're doing this in my hand.
So I don't know if you heard that first part, but he is doing preparations to do a handstand. I told him you're on your own. I know my limitations. I'm down to try fitness. I'm down to try yoga. I'm down to do some stretching, but I'm gonna bust my ass if I try to do a handstand. Nico, how do you know this? I couldn't do one when I was a kid and like 98 pounds, and I doubt I could do one now that I'm 246 pounds. But I figured at this point that I would actually try to at least join in on the stretches just so that I could be limber and get a bit more, you know, relaxed. But as soon as he starts doing the flipping and stuff, that's why I'm gonna actually cut out. Once he started doing the in-depth muscle flexes, as you could tell, I already stood up. I gave up, but I was just watching for, you know, an example, just because this man is very talented with his stretching. He's very talented with his cardio. He's very talented with his gym life in general. I honestly wish I could be that like determined and toned because he said that he's been doing this for 120 days so that he could do a split. I have accepted that a split is not in my genetics, a split is not in my lifetime, and it is not within my reach. So I'm just going to do what I can and enjoy the show. At this point, we have finally gotten to my ministry, which is lifting, and we started doing some dumbbell rows, which is really good for your lats. Nico, what is the lat? I barely know because I barely know muscle names, but it's like the little Superman curve underneath your shoulder right before you get to your torso that makes your upper body look more dynamic. Next is a workout that he suggested that I genuinely do not remember the name of. I also do not know workout names. Do not judge me. I do the best that I can. Essentially, you get into squat formation and then you do the dumbbell rows like earlier, and it also helps with your lats and your back muscles. As you could tell, he's also being able to squat a bit further down than I can, but you know, with time, it all comes. At this point, it's my time to shine because it's another chest workout. Nico, what's the name of the machine? Mind your business. I don't know. Point is, I was able to do the highest weight because chest is my ministry and I refuse to be outdone by that. Listen, I deserve to brag a little bit strictly because for the last 10 minutes, I've been fighting for my life doing basic yoga. Let me have this, I beg of you. Nico, what is this next workout? Lord if I knows. Nico, why are you giving narration if you don't know half the shit you're doing? Listen, I'm just trying to fill this in because you're gonna hear loud gym music. Point is, it worked out like my shoulder, my lat, my chest. I don't know. I had to hold my titty to make sure I had the right form, so I'm assuming chest. Listen, if anybody knows, just drop it down in the comments. And finally, we are back to back, which is my ministry. I'm the one that suggested this workout. This is actually a lat pull down. It's gonna really fire up your lats and also your back muscles. As you can tell, I do lift heavy, so I was proud in this moment just because I may not be flexible, I may be a cinder block, and I may not be able to keep an arch while standing. But, oh wait, oh, Nico can handle that. As you can tell, this is another back workout. This is like a row machine, which I tend to do on every back day. And it is very good at hitting your lats and your center back muscles once again, so that really gives it that flair. As you can tell, I slightly raised out the weight because I am big body beans and that is my ministry. I'm going to continue to say so. And it is actually very good. Here you can see that Sean is dancing behind me because Sean is actually always moving. I don't know how he had the energy because at this point I was ready to drop, but you know, different energy levels. I wish I could compete. By this point in the workout, I managed to survive and we're gonna end with some cardio, but also back gains on crazy. As you could tell, Sean is still more energetic, he's still more intricate with his cardio. I don't do cardio at all, so I just put it on insane incline and a slow walk. As you saw with that little pan over to me, I am fighting for my life and he is living his best life. He is thriving, abs popping, as you could see, tone shredded. And I'm just sitting here trying to keep up with a steady walk because my speed was even lower than his. Nothing spectacular on my end. And that essentially ended my workout with Xavier. He's an amazing person, amazingly fit, amazingly limber and flexible. I could never, I tried. As you saw, I struggled. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you till the next video. Also, once again, check out his info. It'll be in the link below. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm throwing up fingers like I'm doing an actual sign. Boop. And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon and a quick shout out to my third eye tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.